So as we wait for the verdict from FIFA, still talks ongoing in the media from the South Africa, and coach Hugo in an interview has admitted that probably South Africa might not get the playoff that they want, and he lists out the reason why that is. There have been rumors making the rounds in the media that a result has come out and the verdict is in favor of Ghana. Well, nothing official has come out from FIFA yet. Everyone is trying to make up their story to get a clickbait on their channel or the website to make some few quick bucks. The truth is that the verdict is not yet out, and we are still waiting on FIFA to come out with a verdict. When a verdict comes out, I'll bring you the update. You will also see the official communique on FIFA's website. You'll see it on official media handles of reputable websites with the letter from FIFA explaining their decision. So just mind you that the decision has not come out yet. It is just rumors making the rounds, people looking to get some clickbait onto their website. We're also going to look at the dates for the Club World Cup, which will involve an African team, Alali, which will have players playing the African Cup of Nations. People are saying that it is disrespectful to the African competition that the Club World Cup will be played during the African Cup of Nations. We'll have a look at all that today. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. So, we all know what is being waited on now. The verdict from FIFA. South Africa have presented their protest to FIFA. Nothing yet on that front. FIFA are taking their time to go through the document, to go through the case and see if it holds water. But South Africa coach Hugo is not optimistic that this Bafana will get a replay. The boss appears to have conceded that their desire for a replay for the World Cup qualifier against Ghana will not be granted by FIFA. Ghana insists they won fairly as Andrea Ayew scored a first half penalty to secure the Black Stars 1-0 victory. South Africa lodged a complaint to FIFA alleging they were robbed following their defeat to the Black Stars in the final game of the group stages at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. South Africa want a replay, and the main match official Senegalese Ndiaye Moget suspended for awarding a dubious penalty against them. FIFA referred the matter to the disciplinary committee, who commenced investigation last week. Ahead of the verdict, South Africa's Belgian tactician doesn't seem confident. FIFA met on Tuesday, Bruce told HLN Sportcast. We expect a decision in the course of this week. It's not just about the penalty kick, it's about the whole game. The referee made 71 decisions, 47 of them were foul. The analysis has shown that 90% of those 47 decisions were against us. You have to be able to prove something like that in black and white. Was he bribed? Wasn't he pressured? Or was he having a really bad day? The numbers are there. But is that enough for FIFA? I think that will remain with a suspension for the referee, and that we should not count on a replay. The draw for the playoffs has, however, been moved to January. So Hugo I think he's trying to play it safe here with his expectations. Not that he's playing down the possibility of a replay, but he wants sort of to not be too expectant of a replay and then get disappointed when the whole issue comes out eventually. He is playing it cool with this one and hoping that the best possible verdict, which will be a replay for South Africa, does come out. Well, with time, we'll know what FIFA have decided, but right now, just know that FIFA have not come out with a verdict yet. Anything you are seeing on social media is not officially from FIFA. If you want to know whether it is officially from FIFA, you'll see a letter accompanied with any media post that says that FIFA have reached a decision. FIFA will post a letter with their reasons why they made the decision and everything. You'll see a FIFA headline in the letter and you will know that this is an original story. Just be careful where you read your information from. A lot of people looking to possibly make the quick buck with this news here. But the replay decision, whether or not, or whether there's a case or not, has not been confirmed yet officially from FIFA. No one has that information as of yet, and it's anyone's guess when it will come out. But using the case of the Senegal versus South Africa, well, in that time we didn't have such a short time span. It took 5 months or so for FIFA to come out with a verdict. So I don't know. We have a short time span because the next playoffs will be March. The draw has been taken to January. Still playoffs will be played in March. So we hope and we'll see maybe probably before the end of December probably FIFA can't come out with a verdict before the draw in January. So my next story that has to do with the FIFA Club World Cup, and the dates have been set. Mido, a former Egyptian player, has said that the dates are disrespectful to the African Cup of Nations, and the new scheduling of the Club World Cup is disrespectful to Africa, according to former Egypt international Mido. Now, the World Governing Body's tournament was due to take place in December, but it's now set to take place from 3rd to 12th February in the United Arab Emirates, after original host Japan pulled out because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And now the revised dates clash with the culmination of the African Cup of Nations, which will see the continent's national champions decided in the final on February 6th in Cameroon. Egyptians Al Ahly will be Africa's representatives at the UAE. Could be without several players depending on their respective countries' progress in the Nations Cup. FIFA deciding to hold the Club World Cup while AFCON is going on is a sign of disrespect to African football, former Ajax and Tottenham striker Mido said on Twitter. It wouldn't have been the same with Euros or Copa America. The Club World Cup sees the winners of the Continental Cups in FIFA's 6 confederations, along with the UAE League champions, compete to become the World Cup club champions. Al Ahly says its participation in the tournament will be impacted, as the club expects to have more than 7 players in the Egypt squad for the African Cup of Nations. Quite interesting, along with 3 other internationals on duty in Cameroon. The Cairo-based outfit will write official letters to the Egyptian FA, Nations Cup organizers, Confederation of African Football, and FIFA on Tuesday, requesting the 3 bodies collaborate to resolve the clash of dates between the 2 events. Al Ahly, holders of the African Champions League, will face FC Monterrey of Mexico when they enter the Club World Cup in the second round, which is likely to take place on the same day as the Nations Cup final. That's if they get there. The winners of that match will play newly crowned Copa Libertadores champions Palmeiras in the semi-finals, while European champions Chelsea take on Al Hilal, Al Jazeera, or Auckland City in the other last 4 tie. The Blues may be missing goalkeeper Edouard Mendy and winger Hakim Ziyech. Chief Senegal and Morocco respectively have made good runs in the Nations Cup. So the date for the Club World Cup set for the first week of February could clash with the African Cup of Nations. That's if countries have clubs being represented there will go as far in the tournament as expected. And Mido is saying it is disrespectful to the African continent. Well, we'll see about that. We'll see if a resolution can be made on that front, as Al Ahly especially have written letter or plan on writing a letter today to FIFA, CAF, and the bodies involved in making this decision. So that has been it for today. Hugo Bruce playing it safe in his expectations. He says that probably they might not get a replay as they want. And the African Cup of Nations has been disrespected. Another week of disrespect for the AFCON after FIFA decided that the Club World Cup should be played in the first week of February, when the AFCON will still be ongoing. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.